So, hello everyone. My name is Mandy, and my topic is the quality education. To further discuss it, I will focus on the child sex education between 6 to 15 in China. So, we could make a short conclusion about assessment one. We discussed the child who were sexually trafficked in Cambodia. We found the biggest problem is the communication. The victims, I mean the children, have no access to get the information about the relevant sexual knowledge. So I want to trace the root of these problems. I will using the design thinking map to give the children the appropriate sex education. So according to the research, China has a national sexual illiteracy. This deep-rooted value could stand in the way of developing sex education. So how to use the appropriate way to meet the China's actual condition and make the public accept the sex education, especially for children. It's a great challenge. Also, it's opportunities because of the rising demand and the government support in the recent years. The design purpose is our target audience is the 6 and 15 years old children and their parents, because children at this age have already curious about themselves. And according to the Dr. Colley, who is working in the children welfare, says that age 55 is a good timing to address this problem. So this is the stakeholder. So our mission is afford the body curious, don't be shy, and let children discover the nature states of their changing body. Finally, let children know when touched by others is not okay. They can have a basic knowledge about the sense of the self-protection. So also, we also want to keeping kids curious about their bodies without shame, and using the graphic and interactive design to make children understand difficult and embarrassing information, encourage children's curiosity. So later, this is the design precedence about the games and the pop-up books and the sexual expression. Because of time, so I do a simple conclusion about this precedence. All the things is the childish, easy to understand, interactive, especially for the parent and children interaction, and also interesting and creative will attract the more visitors to come. At the last, the educational points is the most important things. So this is the conceptual framework. I also will follow the 4 steps: analyze, design, develop, and evaluate to do my immersive interactive sex expression. So let's move on my project. The project what I do is do a immersive interactive sex expression. The name of this expression is what happening to me. So I will divide it in the 3 steps. The first step is my first case. It's a secret tunnel with the interview videos based on the true story. And the stage 2 is my body secrets. Use the illustration to tell the children the correct words for the body parts. The last stage is my body rights. Using the interactive design, some interesting games that children knows when touched by others is not okay. The whole style is childish, colorful, high security, and simple to understand. Especially, it's a good place for the children and the parents go together to get this relevant information. So let's move on the first stage. My first case is based on the true story of. First stage is based on the true story, talk about an 11-year-old girl who was sexually harassed by a strange man in a swimming pool. So go into the tunnel and watch the story at the opening. So there is the LED screen.
First kiss when I was 11. It's a day I'll never forget. I remember the day the weather is so good. Early in the morning, my mother took me to the swimming pool exercise. I said my mom had gone to the bathroom.
So the stage 2 is my body secrets. So at least there are a lot of according to the Roffen, he demonstrated the body is the children's first classroom. So use the correct words for the body parts is quite helpful for children to build the self-awareness and satisfy their curiosities. So I draw these childish images for them to accept more easier. So you can see the children who wear the do not wear the naked body with the description will more easier for them to understand. So when they open the door, they can just see the naked body with the description. It's a boy, so it's a girl's room. So let's see how the stage 2 is performed. This is boys' room. So this is girls' room. They can open the door, so they can know about their body. Yes. So let's come to the stage 3, my body rights. So the last stage is my body rights. There are a lot of sensitive parts in our bodies. So I draw these sensitive parts illustration for the later interactive design. So the purpose of this game is that the children know touch by others is not okay so they can use the bath force to help touch the naked body. And when they touch the different areas on the wall, the light will change to remind the child of the right or wrong touch. So for example, you can see the red, when they touch the breast on the girls, the red light was alarmed. It means that it's a sensitive area. You can't touch it. So that's the video about how the interactive design will be performed. So lastly, to the conclusion, is nature entirely harmless for the young children to explore the sex education with my design communication with friendly tune while using the video, games, graphic design, and so on. It all will encourage kids to going on and build the healthy and the positive self-images. So children who know how to take care of themselves and their bodies is a big step forward in the quality education. Thank you. That's the references.